Did you know that barbers need more training hours to start working than police do? That would be funny if it wasn't true. What kind of world do we live in when you need more training time to use a curling iron than to use a gun? 6 years ago, I made a video called Same Story. I mean, the names in the cities changed, but it's the same story. They say he was unarmed, not a gun or a knife, yet the cop felt it right to end his life. That was 6 years ago. And today, it's the same story.
Well, from coast to coast, in the biggest cities and the smallest towns, millions of Americans have marched under the banner of Black Lives Matter, demanding justice and equality.
I think it's a good thing that we are asking for more accountability. I think is sad and unfortunate that the reason why we're calling for more accountability is because these terrible things are continuing to happen, but more so they're really kind of getting caught. The killing of Black men and people in our history has always happened at the hands of police. We need greater accountability for folks that are basically need to be held to a higher standard. We talk about police power in this realm right now. I think we're talking about our police shooting Black men and Black people disproportionately, and so are they abusing their power? Oftentimes we come into this place where race and Black Lives Matter have become these like polarizing issues. Black Lives Matter, which is really not political. You know, folks always think like it has to be a systemic way, like we need to go to a town hall to discuss racism or to discuss it. It really happens in the homes. And it's okay to kind of have those honest conversations. What starts happening is if you start having those conversations individually, those conversations then will begin to trickle down to actual policies being implemented at places of work. The policies are very important. Policies have legacy. So when we're talking about being less divided, policies have legacy. But when we're talking about why people are not held accountable, like police, is because there's these larger policies that have been implemented that have allowed for people to act in this way.
Is this the world you want your children to grow up in? Where hate is normalized, where your ethnicity defines what opportunities you're going to get in this life, where the color of your skin defines whether or not you get to live or die. These readings will keep happening and the page will never turn as long as the world is stuck on the same story. Think of the countless people that didn't make it home or we didn't know about because it wasn't recorded for the world to see. Think of the countless people who never got their story told because the news didn't want to feed the truth. We can do all the marching, protesting, and posting, and that's good. But it won't solve the level of depth that racism runs until we realize that there's no place for hate and profiling in a career that's life or death. All people want is for you to listen. All people want to do is breathe. And if you still don't understand, ask yourself one question. What if it was you on the other side?